Is Sara Lotz returning to Arrow? Let's find out. So a little while ago we did learn that we are going to be receiving a Birds of Prey episode for Arrow in Season 7, just adding to the endless list of beautiful things we've received this season thanks to the wonderful woman known as Beth Schwartz. And she is now delivering to us a Birds of Prey episode, and best of all of this news is that it's been officially confirmed now that Caity Lotz is going to be returning to Arrow for this episode to be a part of this team. So if you don't know who the Birds of Prey are, the Birds of Prey are a team of female superheroes in the DC universe. It consists of Batgirl, which is Barbara Gordon, Huntress, and also Black Canary. Obviously Black Canary being a big character in the Green Arrow mythos, and obviously a character we have seen a lot of in Arrow. It's going to be very interesting to see how they tackle the Birds of Prey story and how they're going to tackle this kind of group in this episode. Because like I say, this is pretty much going to be a one-episode thing. Sara is only coming back for this one episode, but it's going to be really exciting not only to have Sara back, but to have her as a member of the Birds of Prey for the Arrowverse is going to be extremely exciting. So who makes up this team? Well, obviously, like I said, we have Caity Lotz returning as Sara Lotz, the White Canary, for this team. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to have Sara back on this show. We've been waiting for Sara to come back, and this is really, really awesome just to have her back. We got her briefly in the Season 6 finale, but it was nowhere near enough. We needed Sara back on the show for a whole episode, and we're going to be getting that here with episode 18. That's another thing I should mention as well. This is episode 18 of Season 7, this episode, and I believe the episode is called Lost Canaries. So yeah, episode 18 of Season 7, Lost Canaries, is this Birds of Prey episode, and Sara is returning. We also have Dinah on the team. Dinah, of course, Dinah Drake, the current version of the Black Canary. Now, we do have her on the team as well. I've said this on the podcast, if you've been listening to the podcast, which I've recently started to upload to the channel. I've said that I'm not quite sure what their goal is with Dinah this season. I don't know what they're doing with her in regards to her character in the present day and how that matches up to her storyline in the future. I'm a little bit fuzzy on that, and I guess that's a problem that comes with the flash forwards being in the season, but although I love the flash forwards, they are kind of problematic, so, you know, I'm still confused as to what they're trying to do with Dinah. Are they trying to make her the police captain and be the Quentin-esque character, or are they trying to put her back on the path to being the Black Canary again? I'm not quite sure, but either way, Dinah is a part of this team, and I'm definitely happy with that choice. The most exciting one, though, is definitely Earth 2 Laurel Lance, aka Black Siren, is going to be what looks to be the de facto leader of this team. Now, this is really cool. Laurel has been the MVP of this season. She has been absolutely fantastic in every single episode she's been in. Her chemistry, especially with Felicity, is really good. Like, she has just had so many good moments this season, and now she's going to be in the Birds of Prey. I'm so down for this. I love Katie Cassidy in this role. I think the Earth 2 Laurel is just infinitely more interesting than the Earth 1 Laurel, so the fact that we're finally doing Birds of Prey with the Earth 2 version of Laurel, I think is a lot more fun than what it would have been if we would have got it with Earth 1 Laurel. I mean, I'm a big fan of Earth 1 Laurel as well, but I think Earth 2 Laurel is just a lot more interesting, has a lot more going on with her than what Earth 1 Laurel did, so I think this is going to be a really awesome idea just to bring her onto this team as well. What excites me most about all of this, however, is the fact that we're going to be seeing Earth 2 Laurel and Sara interact properly for the first time. We got a little bit of interaction with them in the season finale of Arrow Season 6 when Quentin was passing away, and we had Sara come back to the show just for that one little scene, and they got a little conversation, but nothing extensive. We didn't really get to see how Sara was really handling this, you know, how she was really feeling seeing a version of her sister that's not actually her sister. There was not really a lot of that, and I've been waiting for this to come back. So the fact that we're going to have Sara in this episode being able to interact and actually go on missions with Laurel, I think is going to be so exciting, because we've never really had Sara and Laurel in general kind of fighting side by side. We got a little bit of it in Season 4, tiny bit, but we didn't really get much beyond that. And we don't really get many scenes with Sara and Laurel acting together anyway, so I think it's really cool that we're going to be getting Sara interacting with Earth 2 Laurel. I can't wait to see what their dynamic's like. Is it going to be like they were on Earth 1, or is it going to be a bit more hostile? I think it's going to be really exciting to see that, because again, just having Sara back on the show, just to interact with Laurel, this version of Laurel, is going to be really, really fun, and something that I think fans are going to chew on quite a bit. Overall, though, I think this is really exciting. I'm really happy that we're finally getting this episode again. Beth Schwartz has just been knocking it out of the park again and again and again with all these concepts, all these ideas that she keeps coming up with to keep this season feeling fresh and to keep it feeling fun and to keep it feeling exciting. It's just Arrow has not been this exciting and this interesting to talk about since like season 5, so it's going to be really awesome just to kind of just dive into this episode, do a Birds of Prey thing with Laurel, with Sarah, with Dinah, and it's going to be really awesome just to have this female team up that we've all kind of been waiting for in the Arrowverse. I wonder if we'll get any more hints. Maybe there will be another member. I mean, Caity Lotz, oh no, it was Katie Cassidy, sorry, did release this picture of her, Laurel, and well, her as Laurel, Sarah, and Dinah in the episode filming, so we do know that this is going to be like the core trio. I wonder if they'll bring in any more. We did actually get a reference to Huntress a couple episodes ago, so maybe Huntress could return. That would be pretty awesome. I've been waiting for Helena to come back. She's a pretty great character, but it seems like for the most part it is going to be Earth 2 Laurel, Dinah, and Sarah who are going to make up the trio of the Birds of Prey, and if that is our team, I'm perfectly satisfied and I can't wait for this episode. So thank you guys for tuning into this episode of DC Central. If you enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any uploads from me. And as always, I want to hope to see you guys again next time.